Hello friends, I am Saurav and welcome to my channel Travel with Saurav. Friends, today I will show you step by step how you can apply Schengen visa for your child, for your kid, for your infant baby who is below 18 years old. So let's start quickly. So let's see the steps for child or kid Schengen visa application process. The first is you have to collect documents needed for the visa application. Second is you have to take appointment for visa application from embassy up to 90 days from date of traveling. Child has to have separate appointment slot. So if the mother or father is traveling with the child, so you have to take the separate appointment for the child also. The other one is physical presence of child at VFS center. So your child has to be present physically at the VFS visa application center. Mostly the VFS company is handling the visa application for maximum Schengen countries. So I have written here VFS center, or you can say embassy. Fourth one is you have to go to visa application center and submit your passport and document. One parent or both. So at least one parent has to go with the child for the visa application to the center. Now let's see what are the documents needed for the visa application of your child. The first one is visa application form typed or handwritten in block letters and signed by both parents. The visa application form you will get it from the embassy where you are applying. You can type it on the computer or you can write it with your hand in block letters and both parents has to sign. I will show you the column where both parents has to sign in the visa application later on. Second is copies of both parents' passport. So both parents have to give their passport copy, the front page and the back page. Original passport of child and photocopy, and it should be valid for 3 months after exiting Schengen area. So you need the original passport of your child and a photocopy of the front and the last page, and it should be valid for 3 months after you exit the Schengen area. So suppose you are exiting Schengen area on 1st of January, so it should be valid from 1st of January till 1st of Feb, 1st of March and 1st of April, up to 3 months after your intended date of exiting from the Schengen area. After that, photocopies of previous Schengen visas, UK visa and USA visa. So if you have applied, if your child has applied before Schengen visa, UK visa, USA visa, even if it is expired, attach the photocopies of those visas. One recent photograph with white background, not older than 3 months. Size is 4.5 cm in length and 3.5 cm in width with 70 to 80% face coverage. So this photo you have to get for your child, and the specification you can get it from the VFS website or from the embassy website. Normally it is, the specification is as I mentioned. Medical insurance with coverage of 30,000 euros valid during the travel days. So you have to take medical insurance which has total coverage of 30,000 euros. Don't confuse that the price of the insurance will be 30,000 euros. The price maybe it will vary from you can say 30 euros or 40 euros, or in if you say in rupees, maybe 3,000 to 4,000 rupees. You will get this visa from big insurance companies like AXA and so many other companies. You can get it online and it should be valid during the travel days. After that, employer letter or sponsorship letter of mother or father. So who is sponsoring the trip, he has to show his employment letter or sponsorship letter. So if father is sponsoring, father has to show the sponsorship letter or employer letter. If mother is sponsoring, then mother's employer letter or sponsorship letter. For students, proof of enrollment in school or university. This is simple. NOC letter signed by both parents, one parent if traveling with one, in front of visa application center staff. This is very important. If both parents are traveling, you have to sign one NOC format in front of the visa application staff. If one parent is traveling, then the other parent who is not traveling, he has to give NOC to the other parent that they can take the child with them to the Schengen area. After that, flight tickets, you should have confirmed flight tickets. You should not pay for the flight tickets according to the embassy, but the reservation should be confirmed. you can get it through a travel agent. Then confirmed hotel bookings, same, you can get it from booking.com. Confirm hotel bookings with free cancellation up to the last day of the booking with your credit card or without credit card. The video is there in my channel. You can check how to book a hotel without paying anything. Now 6-month bank statement and tax papers. Some embassies are asking for 3 months, some are asking for 6 months. Better to attach 6-month bank statement and tax paper. This will be of the father or mother who is sponsoring the trip. Then birth certificate original and photocopy. Original birth certificate of your child and a photocopy of that. Original marriage certificate and photocopy. So the marriage certificate of father and mother should be there, and a photocopy. Take the original with you to the visa application center. If they ask, show them. If they don't ask, then no need to show. Visa appointment confirmation. This will be a confirmation page which you will get after getting the confirmation from the embassy or from the VFS. Then you have cover letter. You have to write one cover letter. The format is there in my channel. You can go in the description of that video and you can download the cover letter and amend it according to your choice. After that, checklist provided on embassy website. Some embassies or VFS global company, they are providing some checklist on their site. So just go through the website. If there is some checklist of documents to be submitted, so you have to download the checklist and take a printout of that. Now let's see how to fill the visa application form for your child. Now we are on the Schengen visa application page. This form you can download from any embassy website free of cost. Now let's go through the form. This is a surname or family name you will put. This is a surname at birth. If it is different during the birth and it has changed, so you have to write that one. This is the first name of your child. This is the date of birth in day, month, year format of your child. Place of birth of your child. Country of birth of your child. Current nationality of your child. Nationality at birth if different, then you have to write that nationality here. Sex, male or female. Marital status, single, married. In case of minor, surname, first name, address if different from applicants, and nationality of parental authority, legal guardian. So you have to write here mother's name and father's name, their address and their nationality. And if the child is staying with any other legal guardian, then you have to mention their name, their address and nationality. National identity number, like you have some number on your ID card, national ID card given by your country, then you have to write that number here. Type of travel document, ordinary passport, I assume. Number of the travel document, this is the passport number of your travel document. Date of issue of your passport. Travel valid until is the validity passport of your child. Issued by which government or embassy. This is applicant's home address and email address. This is your child's current residing address, not the passport address. Email ID, the mother or father can give their email ID. Telephone number. Residence in a country other than the country of current nationality. So suppose if I am Indian and I am living in UAE, so I have to tick it yes. And if I am Indian and I am living in India, I have to tick this one no. So if suppose I am Indian and I am living in UAE, so I have to tick this yes, and I have to write the UAE residence visa number and the validity of that visa. Current occupation, it will be not applicable because they are minor. Employer and employer's address and telephone number. For students, name and address of educational establishment. So if your baby is an infant, so it will be not applicable, and if they are student, then you have to write the name and address of the school or the university they are attending. Main purpose of the journey, tourism, business, official, it will not be there, so most probably it will be for tourism or visiting friends or family. You can tick as you want. Now member state of destination, these are the countries where you will be traveling. There is no sequence, you can write in any sequence. here I have written 4 countries. Member state of first entry, this is the country where you will land first. Now number of entries requested. If you are applying first time, better to apply for single entry, and if you are applying the second time Schengen visa, then take here multiple entry. The fees is same for both entries, single or multiple. Now duration of intended stay or transit, indicated number of days. This is the number of days which you will stay in the Schengen area, including the day of your entry and exit. Now Schengen visas issued during the past 3 years, tick no if not applied, tick yes if you previously got Schengen visa and the validity of that visa. Fingerprint collected previously for the purpose of applying for a Schengen visa. If you have given your fingerprint, I mean your child fingerprint, then you have to tick yes, otherwise no. If you have given, then you have to mention the date also. Entry permit for the final country of destination where applicable. This is like if you are traveling, if you are an Indian citizen and if you are traveling from India to Europe and or Schengen country and you are coming back to India, then this is not applicable. But suppose I am living in UAE, I will travel to Schengen country and I will come back to UAE, and UAE is not my nationality, so I will write here the visa, UAE residence visa number, its validity from and until. So you got this point. Intended date of arrival in the Schengen area, this is the date when you will land in the Schengen area, and this one intended day of departure, this is when you will exit the Schengen area. This is the surname and first name of the inviting person in the member state. If not applicable, name of hotel or temporary accommodation in member state. So if somebody is inviting you, or if you have a family member living in a Schengen country, you have to write their name. Otherwise, if you are staying in hotel, just write the name of the hotel. This is the address and email address of inviting person, hotel, temporary accommodation. So you have to write the address of the person you are visiting or the address of your hotel. Now the main question is, if you are, suppose you are traveling to 3 or 4 countries, so you don't have to write all the addresses of the hotel. You just need to write where you will stay the maximum days. So if you are staying in Denmark out of these 4 countries, so you will mention the hotel address of Denmark, the telephone number here, name and address of inviting person, organization. So this is if somebody is inviting you, then you have to write here their name and the company name and address, otherwise it will be not applicable. Now cost of traveling, living during the applicant stay is covered. This will be always by a sponsor, because your child is not working, so his or her mother or father will sponsor them. So you will take here by a sponsor, by father or by mother or by anybody, any relative who is sponsoring, and all expenses covered during the stay. You have to take this, all expenses covered during the stay. 34. Personal data of family member who is an EU or EEA or CH citizen. This is generally not applicable, and you will fill this data only if your mother or your father is living in the EU country, then only you will fill this data, otherwise it will be not applicable. This is same family relationship. If you have some family relationship like your mother or father is living in EU country, then you will fill this one and this one also, otherwise it will be not applicable. Now this is place and date. You will write the place where you are filling the application form and the date of submission of your application form. And here, as I told you before, it is written signature. For minor, signature of parental authority or legal guardian. Both parents has to sign here, and if parents is not there, legal guardian is there, then legal guardian has to sign here, and here also same. Place and date you have to fill same as here, same as the date mentioned here, and same signature, both parents or the legal authority of the children, like legal guardian, who is the legal guardian, he has to sign here. So you see the form is also very easy to fill. Now taking appointment from the embassy. Take appointment from the country where you will stay maximum days. If you are traveling to 2 or 3 countries or 4 countries, take the appointment from the embassy where you will stay maximum days. If you are staying equal number of days in each country, then take appointment from the country where you will enter first. Suppose if you are traveling to 4 countries and each country you are staying 2 days, then the first country where you will land first, from that country's embassy you have to take the appointment for the visa. Now let's see what you have to do on the appointment day. Visa application center will take all your documents. Visa fees, now there is no visa fees up to 6 years. 6 years to 11 years you have to pay 35 euros, and after 11 years you have to pay the full fees of 60 euros. So the visa application center will take all the documents, your visa application fees and your passport also, original passport. Then they will take fingerprint and live picture, which is called biometrics, and they will give you a slip to receive the passport. Now some VFS centers have facility for courier, where you can pay extra for the courier facility, and the passport after getting the visa will be delivered to your address. But some VFS center that don't have this facility, so ask them, or you can physically go to the center. The timing is mentioned in the website, where you can physically collect the passport by showing this slip. If you can't go to the visa application center to collect the passport, you can give an authority letter to your relative or some of your friend, and they can collect the passport on your behalf. And normally the working days for the visa application is 15 calendar days to you can say 21 calendar days, so at least you have to wait for that time. So friends, you have seen how easy it is to apply a Schengen visa for your child, and thanks for watching the video till the end. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends. Have a great day.